So right there, cool.
Yeah, we here, baby. Y'all know what it is. We just getting it on ready. Getting it ready. Y'all know what it is. Tap in. Send the text. Let these niggas know we live, baby.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Good weekend. Feeling blessed, highly favored. The weather ain't too bad. It's a little gloomy, but
It's a sad weekend, dog.
it feel good outside, though. You know what I mean?
It's a little sad weekend.
Why it's sad, bro?
Man, it's the last week of football, bro.
Yeah, the best time of the year is when football and basketball is going on at the same time for me. And now football ending. We're gonna get to the Super Bowl predictions, but y'all already know how I'm coming, goddamn. But it is sad, man. No football, and then that shit don't come on again until like September. Ah, damn. It's all good though, man. We got the NBA season. We got All-Star Weekend next week. Shout out to Leroy. He in New Orleans, man. I wish I was in New Orleans, man.
I hopped in the car too, but I stayed for the pod, man.
You said what?
I stayed for the pod.
Stay for the pod, man. Look at us making sacrifices, man. We could have been on that road. You know what I mean? We could have hit that road, been there yesterday, then back on Sunday. You feel me?
We could have went ahead and got down just shot right there in Bourbon, but you know what? The folks.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have went, but you know, shit, we could have tried to do it. You know what I mean?
Next year.
Next year, man.
I ain't missing shit next year. I ain't gonna hold it.
Couple more minutes and then we gonna goddamn get started. You feel me? Sending out the mass text, letting all the family know that we going live. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling it. Just pulled up a little something. You feel me?
I got this good Red Bull over here.
Yeah, good Red Bull going on. I ain't mad at it. We got a lot to talk about today. Ice Spice and Lotto, their beef is getting very dangerous. This is what the streets needed right here.
Is it?
Then we got Joe Budden. Joe Budden getting into it with the streamers, all in the name of Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying? Him and Kai Cenat, they've joined. They continued their beef. And then we got Aiden Ross, the white boy, jumping in, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget about me.
He almost died.
Hey, man, you know, we got Steven Jackson, a.k.a. O-Block Munna Steve. He goddamn had some shit to say that didn't make any sense, and he's willing to die on the hill of just being wrong.
You know, that nigga just like to hear himself talk. I ain't never heard a nigga hear himself talk.
That's a weird ass nigga. I ain't even gonna hold it. Like, I don't know what Bro got going on. But he's a weird ass nigga. We almost there, y'all. Hold on. Just give me a sec.
Y'all waited this long.
It's been 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It's okay. I promise you. Within the next 30 seconds, we getting this started. Yeah.
Told y'all niggas 30 seconds.
He said he wait the who? Heard it probably wasn't true. He said we wasn't going. Got people acting like they know it. Got cats going back it up. He said he wait the who? Heard it probably wasn't true. He said we wasn't wasn't going. Got people acting like they know it. Cats going back. I'm so they come get your boy. He like to jump to
This is just niggas with a hand, trying to understand. Niggas sports like news, like a man. Review, so don't take it personal. It's only in the beginning. Perspective coming out from the south. Cause I just in the house. So get ready for the never for the cloud. This is fact, sing tap. So you know we bow. So you know we bow. So no we be bow. This is fact, sing tap. So no we be bow. So no we be bow. Hop on the mic, discuss every shoot my take shot. Overreact, thought. Tell me exact, maybe cap, never stop.
Let me get on over here to the couch. Facts and Cap Podcast, episode 159. We back, baby.
Episode motherfucking 159.
Ah, shoot, man. It's been one of them weeks, my boy. One of them weeks, a lot of drama going on. I like it, man. We have rap beef, albums coming out, songs coming out. Yeah, Glow. I've been listening to that Glorilla all week. But all couple days. It's been out.
She was, that was just a song, right?
Yeah, that shit was hard, though.
No. I heard one song. That's all I was making sure.
Did you hear that shit?
Yeah. I was fucking with it.
I think she got a hit right there.
Hey, we talked about it. Did she have one left?
I thought she did. I think Glorilla gonna be here for the long haul. I don't think Glorilla out here playing no games.
She got the right people behind it, too.
Yeah, Glorilla gonna be here a while. Glorilla ain't playing with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get it right. We about to get started up in here. Just gotta get my phone charged. You know what I'm saying? So, what up, bro? You have a good week?
Man, just work. Shit. Work, kids, work, you know.
Working and working.
Working and working, man. Work don't stop.
I ain't mad at it. I know how it go. All right. Shit, man. I think the biggest story this week was the Grammys. I think the Grammys was the biggest conversation all week. That led into a streamers beef versus podcast. It was crazy, man. Killer Mike was nominated.
I told you niggas. I told you.
Killer Mike was nominated for 3 awards at the Grammys, and he swept them, which were the main hip hop. Well, I think that was the only 3 hip hop awards.
Clean sweep, niggas.
Clean sweep. Now that was shocking for a lot of people because
they ain't listen to the album.
I think people, well, we're going to get to that. First, I think people, for whatever reason, thought that Travis was like an automatic win. They when you fill out your bracket in college basketball, your team that you want to win, you just put them first, and then you fill out the rest of the bracket. That's what I feel like people did with Travis Scott. They thought Utopia was going to be the one, and really, I feel like it's based off of his 2018 Grammy snub, where he claimed, a lot of people think it's a snub, where he lost to Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. It was a lot of people in there. It was like Nipsey, it was like Hove. It was a stacked.
If I go back and listen to all 3 of those albums, Cardi still deserved to win that Grammy.
Man, they were tripping on me in the group chat when I said Cardi deserved it. I didn't say that Travis Scott didn't deserve it because I thought Astroworld was the better album. I don't think that Astroworld was better than Nipsey, but that's to each his own. This is all subjective. But Travis Scott, Astroworld basically put it like this. I feel like it's more of a snub him losing to Cardi than this Killer Mike album. I thought the Killer Mike album, and I'm not knocking Cardi, but I'm thinking the Killer Mike album was really just high quality production, high quality beats, high quality rapping.
And the nigga said he did it out of his own pocket.
He put $250,000 out of his own money to do it. He had good features, the substance, the theme of the album. It was literally kind of like an autobiography of his life.
I like it because he stayed in his lane. Like he ain't trying to switch it up and be new. Like we gonna criticize something else later. I don't know. I ain't asked you nothing about it but I'm gonna have to sadly criticize something later. And the niggas don't stay in their lane. Like, bro, this was his lane. This is his pocket. He stayed there. He put out a solid album. Now, is this an album that I'm gonna keep listening to over and over? No. But if I'm in the mood to hear some rapidy rap and hear a good album, man, I'm cutting.
See me, I'm in the mood to listen to that shit all the time. That's just me, but I respect it because I know what type of. I know your main type of music that you like. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I be tired. I need some shit that's gonna keep me on. These nigga goddamn shooting, yelling. Fuck your bitch. You fat motherfucker. Like, I need some shit like that. I be tired, man.
I feel you on that one. So so that was a lot. Even Travis Scott, he had an awkward ass performance. You know, they made bro perform after he lost, and you know he very emotional. You know what I'm saying? He kind of Kanye crazy too. So he got his ass up there. He was on a volcano, Playboy Cardi in the background. He's slamming chairs like he on WWE and shit. And he even screamed, because I think he's been nominated for a Grammy 10 times. He never won. So at the end, he goes, "They slept on me 10 times!" And starts slamming chairs and shit. It was just an awkward performance.
I was just a grown man to potential.
Yeah, I mean, he's 32 years old. But we going to get to that part because that led to Joe Budden saying some shit. But,
now, do you think it's fucked up they ain't put, since the hip-hop is its own genre, that they ain't put that up live?
I'm on TV?
Yeah.
So Will Smith in 1989, you know, he was the first ever recorded on TV hip hop award winner. But they had did a boycott for that to happen. I think the year before or something like that. And I mean, I'm not surprised. That's just how the Grammys move. Like, that's what it turned into, man. The hip hop segment. Even though it's weird because hip hop is the biggest genre in the world right now, but
is it?
Yeah.
I think the way they talk about Taylor Swift, I just thought it was pop.
So Taylor Swift is like her own entity, but like I guess as a genre whole, like hip hop is the most lucrative from what I've heard.
Gotcha.
So
we gotta fact check that, but
yeah, but you know, that's just what that is. So first, let's talk about it. Do you think Travis Scott was robbed?
it was nothing that nigga said on that album that deserved to even be nominated for a Grammy, let alone think you're gonna win that shit. Like, that shit was trash. Shit was ass, bro.
Man, I agree, dog. I done told niggas when that first came out, I said what? Hold on. It's crazy that Run the Jewels is so much bigger than Killer Mike. Yeah. I mean,
but he not trying to be big.
No. That's his group that he's in.
Oh.
But people know him. His popularity kind of came about. He reinvented himself with Run the Jewels. And then this album right here just reinvented Killer Mike.
I ain't gonna lie. I know Killer Mike for being a public figure, an advocate.
Advocate.
The goddamn alderman. He's the goddamn alderman of the city and shit. Like, that's what I look at him as. So like I said, you know, I ain't from here. So Killer Mike wasn't. I can't name you 2 Killer Mike songs before this album.
That's fair.
This is the first time I went, but this made me go back and listen.
I mean, some of the
Yeah, I know. Like, I've heard
he's on there.
I know the feature, like his feature, but like just him himself. I can't think of nothing like that I can personally name. So it's like it made me go back and listen and goddamn catch up a little bit.
Yeah. Girl said hip hop is losing its hold as number one because they didn't have number ones, barely any number ones last year.
Hey, Jarrell, when you coming back, man? We got an empty spot on the count. Come on.
Yeah, Jarrell, come on, come fuck with us, bro. Come fuck with us next week, man. We gonna make something happen, man.
That's my birthday episode, nigga.
Yeah,
free.
Pull up, Jarrell. We need you back on the episode, man. That's for sure. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna text you. But yeah, I kind of agree, and this is what I think. That this is how I look at the Travis Scott album. The Travis Scott album, it was basically like he had the best coach. He had the like how like a basketball player you might see a basketball player who's had the best coach. He's had like the best training. He's got all the talent around him, but it just.
If Travis Scott would have dropped the all audio, like
exactly.
3 Stacks did,
exactly,
he might have won a Grammy.
Put it like this: that was a Sonic album. Everything was better than Travis Scott's performance on the album. That was my personal opinion. I know what I'm saying; it's subjective, but like the beats were fire, the production was fire. I do think he kind of switched up the beat a little too much. It felt like to me, I felt like this felt like a how can I say it? It felt like a generic version, like the Kmart version or the Walmart version, the Kroger brand of Astroworld. Like I feel like he tried to do that. He tried to calm down with the rage tracks. He had that Astroworld event. So I think he kind of was still trying to figure it out. But I think that people are trying to give him a Grammy based off the last Grammy snub and not for what this album was compared to the rest. To me, I thought that Killer Mike was never going to win because I just know the politics behind the Grammys. Usually people like Killer Mike, they just supposed to be happy to be there. You get what I'm saying?
Who else was in that category,
Which one? Best hip hop album?
Yeah.
We can look it up. Hold on.
We keep talking, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Best hip hop album for the Grammys, like the nominees. But yeah, I mean, it just was a little I think that his performance wasn't up to par like that for the Grammys. Do you think that the Astroworld Festival hurt him? Like from winning the album, do you think it was that type of politics? I don't even think
if that nigga would have put out Astroworld in this one, that he may have got it. Not saying that Killer Mike's was better, no, but from the backlash of that, you still like maybe in another year niggas will start to forget about it, but it's still kind of fresh.
Yeah. Damn. So you think it is like some politics based off of that?
Yes.
Or do you think that it was just based off the music?
Yes, but he wasn't gonna win it either way, just based off the music. The music didn't. He helped them out to not have to snub him.
Yeah, he definitely ain't winning after that goddamn performance. They ain't gonna bring his ass back no more, man. You feel me? Like, I think Travis Scott, man. I felt bad for him a little bit, but at the end of the day, I still roll that. Listen, man. I've been rolling that Killer Mike album back. I got like a good 7 songs on there. Like usually you when you listen to an album, you listen to the album, and then after a while, you just start listening to the songs. Like these are the songs I fuck with. He had the most off of one album last year that I fucked with. I had like 7 songs on there that
I don't even know if Travis Scott. All right, so here's what it was: Gunna, Killer Mike.
They nominated Gunna for a Grammy?
Yeah.
Hell no, he wasn't.
Hold on, let me double check it. Shit.
Just talking about 2024 Grammy best hip hop nominees. Cause I don't think he got snubbed. Everybody in here, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Let's get the likes up, run them likes up. Appreciate everybody in the building. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna let you find it, but. That shit, I don't know. I don't know, Travis. Jay-Z was at the Grammys. He won like the Dr. Dre award or some shit like that.
Yeah, first time for the award. It's a new award, and deservedly so.
Yeah, he
got it, and nigga had something to say, man.
So Jay-Z has some stuff to say. He spoke about how, the first time they boycotted the Grammys, Will Smith and them has helped won because they didn't nominate them. Well, because they weren't televising it. And so, basically, Will Smith got the award and Jazzy Jeff, and they said that they watched it from the hotel. They boycotted it. He's saying he boycotted the Grammys because DMX had 2 albums that dropped in the same year. The first person to ever do that, and they both went platinum, if I'm not mistaken. And he didn't get nominated for a Grammy, so he boycotted for that. He said that he watched it from wherever he was at. Then he spoke on how sometimes First he spoke on how his wife, Beyonce, has the most Grammys ever, right? She has like 33 Grammys. She has the most Grammys ever, but for whatever reason, she doesn't have like the big one of them all, which would be Album of the Year. This is for the whole Grammys. And he was basically saying like, come on, man, like, what are we doing? You know, like, he's defending his wife.
From the looks that I saw, for her looks, it was like, nigga, I told you, I'm cool, I'm straight. Like, you ain't gotta say this shit. Like, I'm cool over here.
So then he even kept going, and he was saying how, you know, we're not asking you to get it right all the time, but, you know, just do better, basically. And he's saying how the Grammys, like, you might get robbed. Some of you are gonna feel robbed. Some of you don't even deserve to be in the categories. And he kind of went on a tirade. And then he said all that, and he was like, yeah, but you should keep coming to the Grammys.
That right there was to save face a little bit.
And to me, my question about this, what I'm looking at this, do you think that was contradictive? Like his speech was a contradiction?
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to save face because, you know, he is a bigger brand now. He got the NFL. His part with the NFL, he got other business deals, so he still got to be politically correct, but he still had to raise some attention to, hey, look, y'all niggas, all right, it's all right to fuck up sometime, but come on, man, she got the most Grammys of all time, but she can't win the whole Album of the Year.
So this is my question. This is why I say it is contradictory for one. This is the first part about that argument, right? If you're saying that it's some type of politics, because that's what I feel like he's kind of, either he's saying like you guys really suck that bad, or it's some type of politics. If people would say it's politics behind that, or it's to why she's not winning, because I see even her dad, Beyonce's dad, came out and said like the labels can only support one artist, and she's on the same.
And I didn't know that.
They said that's what he's saying. I don't know if that's true. But he's saying that they support Adele, they don't support her. Now, I didn't see Adele nominated for no Grammy. She ain't put out no music. You know what I'm saying? So, this is my question. If that sounds like Jay-Z politicking the politics. It's kind of like I'm putting it out there now. So, in the future,
the next Beyonce album she puts out, she will definitely win. I think.
That sounds like that's how I'm taking it. I could be wrong. Like, he could just be really like, I mean, I get it. He wants his wife to win. And he has an argument. But that's basically the politic and the politics. You want them, maybe you just want them to get it right. I don't know. I think that Jay-Z kind of politicking behind it.
I mean, he said a lot.
Which one would you take? Would you rather have 30, the most ever, or would you rather have like 2, 3, let's say you cut that in half and then have the Album of the Year a couple times?
Man, honestly, I feel like the niggas that's goddamn throwing the Grammys in the motherfucking toilet and peeing on it. Nigga, that's not for us. The people that's goddamn really doing that shit is not for us. They not the culture. They not the people that... It's a couple people they got voting for the shit.
What up, my brother Kodak? What's happening? We got Kodak in the building.
I missed you last week, Kodak, but nigga, we doing it again, dog. Space Tournament was a hit. I'm sorry, fellas. I had to come and win my own tournament. It just kind of happened. No way. I'm just that fire. You know, if y'all vote me to stay out next time, then I'll stay out. But
Space Tournament was definitely lit. Shout out to that. I was goddamn the hostess with the mostest. I had the mic. So, you know, hey man, it's only gonna get bigger.
Hey man, they talking about they want me to do it every Sunday. My schedule a little busy, so shit.
Sunday,
we gonna figure it out.
Who can make some money? He can make some money from it, you know.
I'm working on my politics now with it. But back to what we was talking about, man. It's not really for us. So, but at the end of the day, nah, nigga. Like if I want all the Grammys and I want the award. Now, if it's a year like Astroworld and then Cardi drop and it's like, damn, nigga, I just lost.
Yeah.
Then I'll take it. But like you going up against Adele, you going up against Taylor Swift. I forgot who else she lost to. Those are the two names I could think of on top of my head. It's like, bro, with those two names, it's hard to beat that because they're gonna go with their people.
Because I mean, like we talked about last week, we seen Shannon Sharp say Taylor Swift moved the needle more than Beyonce. That's
and
true.
We both agreed.
That's true. People didn't want to see black. A lot of black people be misinformed, man.
They don't listen to the whole thing. They don't listen. They just hear a white person better than a black person. Yeah. They outraged.
A lot of people don't understand outside of our normal. Speaking of that, shout out to Kai Cenat. We could talk about that because I felt like that was an instance, right? So when Killer Mike won the Grammys, Kai Cenat was doing his live stream, right? He did his live stream. You know, this is the #1 Twitch streamer in the world. And he's black. Shout out to Kai. He's 22 years old. He doesn't know who Killer Mike is. Literally, Killer Mike's been rapping out all his life. Killer Mike wins the Grammy. He goes, what? He said that her loss... Well, first he said, I don't even know who Killer Mike is, which was very telling. Hold on to that. He said that basically Killer Mike didn't deserve to beat Her Loss, Metro Boomin, or Utopia. He was like, how? You know what I mean? Like, he went on a whole rant about that. That rant went viral. My whole thing about that was, you're young, you don't know who Killer Mike is, which lets me know you didn't listen to Killer Mike's album. So the take is kind of somewhat irresponsible due to the fact that you don't know who that is.
I don't say irresponsible.
It's not irresponsible.
I'm gonna say like, but
he's 22.
He's a kid and he's a streamer. He's not like a nigga you're going to for music advice. Like I'm not going now that you know the niggas think they need to go see the streamers instead of the podcasters or goddamn the radio stations. But it's like, bruh, that the streamers aren't being held accountable of actually having to do the research and know the knowledge.
Yeah, I mean we don't look at them like DJ Academics. He's supposed to be the music guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying... This is why I say irresponsible. Because when he did that, he got criticized by Joe Budden. And I felt like it's fair criticism if you are saying you don't know who he is and you didn't listen and you're a public figure, that's fair game to get criticized, right? So Joe Budden said what he said. And he criticized him. And he said I thought he was joking. Cause he said, you little streamers, y'all didn't he was like, get out your feelings, basically. He said, you little streamers, get out your feelings. This ain't, this is a grown man award right here. You thought that Utopia was it, right? So then Kai got mad about that whole situation. And I'm like, you can't, my whole thing is, this is why I say, well, you're being irresponsible because you can't criticize another man's work. And so then when he criticizes your opinion, you get mad about it. If you're going to dish it, you're going to put it out there, you got to take it. That's how I look at it.
And this nigga, he's a streamer. Like, he doesn't know, like, that's a different ballgame. Because, like, with Joe and them, this nigga's done it. He's been in the field. He's done it. He did the work. He knows music. He speaks on music. Yeah. Whether you agree with his opinions all the time or not, you gotta respect it because the nigga knows music. He's done it.
Yeah, I ain't knocking that.
That's just like some of these sportscasters that ain't never touched the ball in their life. Pause.
Like basically like the Skip Baylesses of the world.
Yeah. You over here criticizing nigga to some shit that you ain't even got them put the work in the fucking weight room, let alone getting on the field or getting on the court.
So you're saying, are you saying that the streamers are the Skip Bayless?
Yes.
Of the hip hop shit? Because you're saying that they
I mean, they've never done it. They're not doing the research. They're going off what they like. What's it
I don't think that's all of them.
That's like if me right now, right?
Yeah.
I go on here and I say, and I made my comment of Travis shit was trash. It was horrible to me. I listen to music. That's just my music from what I understand from music and what I like. I'm giving my opinion, but I'm not stating this is facts. If you come at me and say something different, then nigga, that's your opinion. Yeah. And you may have more facts than me and you done did it. Like, if Joe or goddamn Charlemagne or niggas that goddamn study music more, they into it more, I take their opinion as more valid. My opinion ain't as valid. My shit really shouldn't even matter. So when Kai made his opinion, nigga, that's just your opinion. You can't get mad if a nigga that knows way more than you come back and say some shit and basically tell you shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is a grown man sport. You gotta just shut up. Or either shut up or don't get mad about it, nigga.
That's my whole thing. Is like I felt like he got
joke about the shit. Don't get mad.
To his point, if I'm gonna shoot Carson Bell, Joe Budden has a thing that he does, and this is why he got into it with the Migos about that Yachty shit, where when he talks about a certain subject, he only brings up one name. So like when he would be referencing to the state of hip hop in 2016 or whatever year that was with Yachty and them. And he would say like these niggas is trash or like these new age trash rappers. He will only reference Lil Yachty. You get what I'm saying? So whenever he mentions streamers, he only mentions Kai, because I think that might be the only streamer he really fucking knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean,
so I get
to say your name. That means nigga, you're getting recognized.
Yeah. But look at it. I get that, but at the same time, it's just like imagine like you being known as like the trash rapper. You're starting a narrative because you only know one rapper from my demographic, but you're generalizing, like you're making it seem like I'm the leader of all the trash rappers or some shit, or like even with Kai, it's like every time he speaks about Kai it's negatively, but he's trying to reference it to all the streamers. Well, then you need to don't just talk about me, talk about goddamn Aiden Ross, talk about Duke Dennis, talk about other people as well. Stop only naming me. That shit's kind of irritating.
The reason why he's naming him is because he's the streamer that goddamn has enough traction for him to even know who the fuck they are. All them names you just said, I didn't know who the fuck Aiden Ross was until goddamn 21 went there. Yeah, I had no recollection of that shit.
That's the whole thing. We can't get on him for not having the knowledge of Killer Mike while you turn around and get on him every single time because you don't have knowledge of who all the streamers are. Like everybody's working counterproductive. But
do you not think that when Joe coming at folks, he's just going at the biggest? He's not going at.
That's fine. Anybody. That's fine that you're going at the biggest. All I'm saying is it's kind of contradictory if you're only gonna know him and talk about him when in actuality you're getting on him for not being educated on the genre of rap that's in the Grammys, like the nominees. Like you don't know who Killer Mike is, young nigga. Da 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 da. Well, I can turn around and say, well, you don't know who all the streamers is, young nigga. That's why you nigga. That's why you only say me. That's why you only saying me.
He only saying him because you the only nigga making enough traction to even goddamn come across my timeline.
Okay, so he's saying Killer Mike didn't make enough traction to come across his timeline, right? That's all I'm saying. Like this argument could go back and forth.
Touche.
This argument could go back and forth. That's all I'm saying. Like
you got me on that one.
They just gotta. I think really what I think that this is good. This is a good time for clout. I think Joe should go on his stream and then Kai should come on the podcast and y'all can literally laugh and joke about the young nigga's perspective and the old nigga perspective. Joe gonna come to Atlanta and go to Kai shit and he's gonna be like, what is this young nigga shit I'm in here doing? You know him.
But you know what's coming. I think
if they were smart, it would
it's
come.
The build up. If they can goddamn, if Joe can put his pride to the side and Kai can goddamn not have a
they'll figure out, man. Joe apologized to everybody. He always apologizing. So I think that'd be alright.
Nah, like I don't think it's no real beef. It's just
not
like
real beef.
Like this nigga's just like, yo, shut up, kid. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
He on some old nigga shit and you just a little nigga, bro. But Kai gonna have to get that one goddamn come up on him. It's coming. Yeah. I don't know what's Joe gonna say something stupid.
So speaking of streamers, like I said, Aiden Ross. Did you see that Playboy Cardi shit? Now, remember last week we talked about how 21 Savage came, marked the cards, ran up like a tab, like 150, 250 or something like that, got caught cheating. Basically, we were saying how the rappers don't respect Aiden Ross because he's a white guy, right?
Right.
So, niggas said, goddamn, double up on the disrespect for whatever reason. You know, he's a part owner of Kick. That's the stream service that he uses. So, he tried to get Playboy Cardi on there. Now, allegedly, this is what I'm hearing now. They offered Playboy Cardi $1 million to come do the stream. but they were gonna push it as online as if they was giving him $2 million. Excuse me. As if they were giving him $2 million. On top of that, they said they would get him a flight there and back to LA on a jet, and then allegedly they would give him a Ferrari, all for him to come stream for an hour. That was the verbal agreement. He said he talked to Cardi. He said, "Yo, an hour. That's all I need from you." So Cardi had them waiting for 6 hours. He even at one point said, "Nah, I think I don't really do the camera shit. I'm about to get out of here." So Aiden was like, "Yo, man, like I tried to get, like it was 500,000 people on stream. 500,000, right?" He's like, "Man, I'm sorry, man, it didn't work out. I tried to get it for y'all. I tried, chat, it didn't work." Blah, blah, blah. Then Cardi texted him before he get out and said, "Nah, I'm coming." I guess kind of like, man, I gotta come get that bag. Fuck that.
Nah, what happened was that nigga didn't even look at the stream. Then somebody hit him up like, it's 500 here, nigga. If you show up, nigga, it's gonna be another 250 that might get on there."
So he comes. He made the nigga turn off the lights. So Cardi gives like this little vampire type vibe that he's trying to do. He don't talk to the media. He says very little words. He wears all black. He's been wearing like this mask shit going on. Like he's trying to, his persona that he's trying to give is like I'm a vampire type nigga or some weird shit, right? So basically, Aiden Raw, he comes, he's on stream for 6 minutes. He barely says anything, and then he tells Aiden, "I gotta go." And he basically was trying to, he left with $1 million.
But is that a win-win though? Even though he was only there for 6 minutes, if the stream did well, the views went there, you still made your money. As long as you ain't come out in the negative, it's enough for niggas. We talking about it.
It's a win, but I think he was already using Kick's money, whoever owns Kick. Like, I don't think it was his money. So I think he was, you know, if you're the owner of Kick, which is probably some older guy.
They just look at numbers. So he's fine.
The numbers is up, but they also probably looking at it like, man, I just spent $1 million for 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of apologizing, but my thing is this. He's still gone. Like, he still tried you. You don't think he tried him? Like,
oh, definitely.
We agreed for an hour. You came for 6 minutes?
That nigga went and walked out. He wouldn't have got his check till afterwards.
Yeah, you shouldn't have even gave him the money up front that fast. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think so? So, would you have spent that $1 million on Playboy Cardi and got the Ferrari and the jet for him?
Hell, I ain't even.
As an owner?
I don't even think that. And maybe I'm just asleep. I don't see Playboy Cardi getting all that shit. Like, that nigga make that much noise? Or am I just gonna miss some shit?
The people love him.
Okay.
The people love him. I give him that. You seen Playboy Cardi was out here. Put it like this. They love him enough for him to be walking around wearing a fucking thong. You seen that shit? Did you see that?
No, and I'm glad I didn't. There's enough that came across my timeline this week that I didn't want to see.
I did a video on that nigga, he had walked around. This is the same day that Drake went viral for, you know, his yeah. That nigga Cardi was at the gas station. He got out and he had like this mesh onesie that like snap at the bottom in between.
What else we got?
With some jeans on. Oh no, man! His is number one, bro. Megan won it. Now I seen again. Shout out to Joe Budden. I'm watching the podcast. They saying that they feel like it was manufactured, like a manufactured number one. I know they don't like her around them parts, but they saying it was manufactured.
We talking about her single?
Yeah, they saying it got one because it was manufactured. Like it was, the push behind it was like. Made it fake, like it wasn't organic. An organic number one. I feel like Bad and Bougie was an organic number one, right?
I feel like that they should. Joe like just don't like Meg. Whatever the beef is, it's deeper than the Tory shit at this point. I think it's some shit we'll never know. Yeah. But it's just more so like, come on, Joe. Like leave the girl alone at this point. Like,
actually, it really wasn't as much Joe as it was like Ice and Ish. It was like the other people. I give it to Joe. He actually didn't really engage in it too heavy with that.
I mean, but the song, nothing else really came out that was bigger than that. It had the most traction. Everybody ran to it. That's what they wanted to hear. So it's like, I think it was organic.
It was. You think it? Hold on.
I mean, I feel like the labels are definitely gonna push it, you know,
Yeah.
to make it as big as they can make it. But at the end of the day, what else actually came out to really rebut that, to say that wasn't a true number one?
Yeah, that's another thing.
It wasn't nothing else that dropped.
Sometimes number ones, it's all about timing. Shit.
That's why niggas push their album back.
Yeah. If you're big enough, you're dramatic. It was dramatic enough. It was attention gaining as much, and ain't nothing coming out. Then you did. That's what it is.
And she won the battle. That shit was way bigger than better than
Nikki.
Nikki shit.
Nikki helped it go number one. To be honest,
she did. With
all that tweeting and spazzing out and shit, and I'm sure that Nikki probably might not care. You know what I mean? But she helped it go number one. That's like the May, y'all talking about getting pushed from systems. Like it was brands like, oh, that's hard. But if they endorsing her, of course you gonna tweet, you gonna promo it. You know what I'm saying? That's what relationships come from. That's why I say it is organic. I mean, I don't think it was. I mean, I'm sure it had its label push. It's what the system wanted it to do.
It was the best thing at the right time.
Yeah, it just came out when it came out. You know what I mean? Like that's what come with it. So I think that
it wasn't like it came out when 21 album dropped and they said that was the best shit. Like,
shout out to Meg. I mean, she did what she intended to do. I can't get mad at that. You know, should Nikki ignore the beef now, or should she just make another track? You think it's over with? Like, or should she? What should she do?
Go hit another line of coke and try to do some better shit.
Damn, like that?
Yeah.
So you think she should fire back? I think now she just gonna do.
No, you know what she should do?
She just gonna subliminal.
She need to let Lotto do it for her.
Well, I guess that's our cue.
Let Lotto do it, man.
Lotto versus Ice Spice, man. Sunday service. Now we know that goddamn Ice Spice came out and said and basically confirmed that fart track was a response to Lotto and her snippet. So Lotto, she goddamn was pressing her all week, and you know, first it was the video that she was in Ice Spice neighborhood. Second, it was she was putting out a video and she had all the women rappers' face out and they was crossing them out, and like she even took a picture smoking a blunt next to Ice Spice's picture or whatever. And then she put up she had a shirt with, eventually we learned with some lyrics from the song where it was like, bitch, get in the booth. So yeah, she did a thing and she put out that Sunday service. And she has some shit to say about Ice Spice. Let me see if I can pull up the lyrics real quick.
How'd you like the song while you looking at it?
I fucked with the song. I liked it.
I like the song better as a song than a diss.
I don't think it was meant to be a whole diss record. Like, she just said what she said and that was it. The song, you know what I really think? I really think the song, because she had been teasing the song already.
So she just
and
added something.
I think she added that part. She had to, because she put out the snippet before Fart was even a snippet. Before that was even out. So clearly she went to the second verse and switched it around. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Lotto gonna put out one verse and got down hook you to death.
Mm-hmm. You know, I just know that's what that was. Like, she was smart about how she did it. Let's see. I know it was on verse 2. All right, so she said, do you rap or do you tweet? Because I can't tell. Get in the booth, bitch. Stop all that motherfucking yelling, hoe. Because I ain't buying what you selling, hoe. Think I'm the shit, bitch. I know it, hoe. Jesus walked on water. I got ice boiling, though. Hey, I think that's a good warning shot. I don't think she was like trying to, like, you know, full out ether her and shit. I don't think that she's expecting that from Lotto. I don't think Lotto's gonna rap, you know. I mean, not Lotto. I don't think Ice Spice is gonna like try to outbar you to death.
She might go in. She might get in the goddamn booth. We got down Nikki and goddamn, you know.
Yeah.
They goddamn go do their shit.
That's where we going with it. One thing I was confused about though, even though I did like the line, let's be honest here. I need the correlation. Maybe you can help me out.
I doubt it.
She said Jesus walked on water. I got ice boiling though.
She boiling. She in her feelings.
I get that.
She hot. Like,
but why Jesus? What is the Jesus walked on water? Like, how does that correlate?
Because ice don't boil, and you ain't supposed to be able to walk on water. That's the best I got. I don't know.
That wasn't bad.
I tried.
That wasn't bad. I get it to you. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, but no. But no, I think she should have said something like.
But this is a warning shot. I feel like if it was an actual
I like my drinks on the rocks, or like I like my drinks cold, but I got ice boiling. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out the lyric how I would have said it. God damn. Y'all know I'm a part-time rapper. I'll figure it out. But I thought it was a serviceable diss, like a subliminal. What's up? Like she's trying to bait her. Y'all know how these rap beefs go. You try to bait the person, and that way you could get a reason to just drop the most disrespectful shit you got. Like usually niggas got about 2 in the chamber. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Lotto got a diss ready, recorded, and all she gotta do is hit the button.
My only question for Lotto though. Lotto, why you ain't had this energy when you was going back and forth with Nicki Minaj? That's the only thing I say.
Shit, she should be feeling better about going at Nicki Minaj after that. Like,
After hearing Bigfoot, I don't know why y'all thought she was about to come with some heat.
She came with some tweets.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. Then we had some NBA beef, which was pretty interesting. Austin Rivers was talking about the possibility of LeBron James Jr. playing with his father in the NBA at some point, LeBron James. And he said, as somebody who basically his dad is Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers coached him in the NBA at one point. So, you know, it was like one of the first father-son things you ever seen in the NBA, like on the same team. And he was saying from his experience, he doesn't think that it's good for Bronny James to play with LeBron James because all the people are going to do is discredit you and say, like, this is what you're here for. That's basically what he said. I don't know if Steven Jackson just didn't read all of it, but Steven Jackson commented under that video post and said, but your daddy ain't LeBron though, nigga. You was trash. You was trash. You were trash though. That's the difference. Now, we got to be honest. Austin Rivers was one of the best high school products of his generation. He was number 1 in the country. Bronny James was nowhere near that. If you just look at the highlight tape, Austin Rivers has one of the best highlight tapes ever since they've been doing it on social media. Bronny James, decent highlight tape, but you know, we just gotta be honest. I don't think he's all the way there yet. He's not all the way developed, and you know, he just did have heart issues and shit. So,
well, he got what? 1 more year, 2 more years?
He's just a freshman in college.
So it's like 1 to 2 more years before he'll go to the league.
Yeah, if he's that good to go.
My thing with Bronny is it's like, if I was him, I wouldn't want to play with my pops only because of that. But if I'm trying to goddamn make it about the bag, then yeah, pops, come on, let's go to the same team.
Okay.
But if I'm trying to make a name for myself, then let me go against you.
Scratch that though. Steven Jackson going off on him. That's the question.
Steven Jackson ain't watch or read the motherfucking post or anything. This nigga just saw enough to make his own opinion. He didn't look at the whole thing.
So you know
make a fair opinion.
So you know, hold on, let me see what Chi talking about. She said, definitely don't need to make another track if it's gonna sound like Bigfoot. I agree. Lotto don't really miss. Sunday service was fire, 8.5 out of 10. I can agree with that too. I thought she did what she was supposed to do. She got ice heated, hot, melting in her feelings. I got that part. Basically telling her to come harder because she's an. So I get all that. I think that's the line that we get. I just was trying to get the Jesus line. Like
I told you.
But bro, I get it.
You doing shit that's impossible. Nigga made ice boil and that shit still was ice cubes.
Hey man, you know I'll take it. So yeah, I think Steven Jackson, bro. Like, so Steven Jackson doubled down and he came back and said, he basically said like, nah, Austin Rivers was only. That's what they always say for the niggas who's trash in the NBA is that they were good in high school. Like he still was trash when he was in the league. So he's trying to change the narrative. Like he's trying to change it to this nigga's trash, he shouldn't be talking. But in reality, what the situation, that's not what he was saying. Like, he was never saying that. So
a nigga, he didn't listen. He didn't read. He don't know what the fuck happened.
O Block Money Steve, fuck out of here, man. All right, Usher performing this weekend. You think Usher giving us a legendary performance this weekend?
It's gonna be top 2, and it won't be number 2.
You think it's gonna be the number 1 best all time?
You didn't go see Usher in Vegas. I did. It's about to give us the best performance we ever seen. If he does anything close to what he did in Vegas,
it's gonna be lit.
Especially if he bring the Atlanta set with him.
Nah, they ain't finna let him do that. Not the strippers. And
if he bring the Atlanta set with him,
nah, they ain't doing that.
This nigga's got Alicia Keys is gonna be there, so we know we get my boo. This nigga's gonna pull the skates out. It's gonna be the first nigga ever on skates at the motherfucking Super Bowl.
He definitely need to pull out the skates.
His niggas got like, if this nigga just got that, there. Only way this nigga doesn't have the best performance, excuse me, is if he just fucks it up himself. This nigga might have to slip and fall or some shit for this shit not to be the best. Like, that's how high my expectations are for this one.
Damn.
Like, them shits is through the roof. Now, after listening to the album, I don't even want to go to the concert no more. But,
you didn't like the album? I didn't listen to it yet.
No.
It wasn't good?
No, I need to wait till Monday. I think it's supposed to rain Monday. So I'm going to wait till Monday it's raining and try. But, yeah, this Super Bowl performance, like, shit, I'm more excited than the game.
Fuck it, I'm with you, nigga. Usher, number 1 performance ever, nigga. I've been telling y'all this nigga to go. He about to secure it. You know what I mean? He about to really tear the Super Bowl up. So, hey, if there was ever an argument, I know y'all like to argue with me about Chris Brown, nigga. Listen, love Chris Brown. He's not the GOAT. He's not official. He's not official. He don't do what Usher do.
I'm not gonna say Chris Brown is trash.
I didn't say he's trash. I never said he's trash.
He's close.
He's the next best thing.
But Usher,
he's the next best thing.
It's like Michael Jackson and Usher.
Yeah.
When it comes to performance.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I watched this nigga for 2 hours. He was only off the stage for probably 7 minutes, and that was enough to change clothes to come back.
Chris Brown ain't doing that. I heard that Chris Brown, like, his performances, contrary to belief, because we all know he can dance, I heard his performances be kind of like a little mid.
But the thing is, yeah, I think Usher probably train a little harder. He's not on his hardest
Chris
drugs.
Brown out here smoking cigarettes and doing drugs.
Yeah, so it's like, when Chris Brown go in, he gonna get you those moments. He gonna hit the goddamn backflip March Madness right on cue. He gonna do that shit.
That's why everybody gets that shit.
Usher's gonna get you from the beginning to the end. There's not gonna be no breaks, bro.
And now he's been doing that for years, bro. I remember my mom, hey, listen, man, I ain't ashamed, bro. I love Usher. Like, I've loved Usher since a kid. Like, not in that way, but like, just I've been a fan of Usher since day one, since My Way.
Before My Way.
My mom bought me the 8701 tour DVD, and I used to watch that shit. That nigga been putting on shows for years, bro.
You try to hit the dance moves?
I never really tried to hit them dance moves, but you know, like, you put on that You Got Served, I got there, you know what I'm saying? That man, school. I hit them motherfuckers for real. Nah, Usher, I just used it. I think it was like something like my mom used to like playing when, you know, you cleaning up the house, put it in. Yeah. You know, back when we had like DVDs first came out, you know what I mean? You still might have had some VCRs at the crib. You know what I mean? So, shout out to that. What's your Super Bowl predictions before we get to what scenario?
Man, fuck it. I'm an underdog better. I usually don't bet against Mahomes. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know.
You gotta give me something.
My thing is, if Pacheco and
he will,
if Pacheco can run the ball, they win. If McCaffrey goes off, they win. It's gonna be a battle of the running backs. Whoever
that's
has
the most crucial thing.
Yes, it's running backs. Whoever has the best running back core that performs, wins the game. It's not going to be Kelsey. It's not going to be Mahomes. It's not going to be Purdy. It's not going to be Samuels. It's not going to be nobody else. The defining factor of the game is the running backs.
I think that's one of the main factors. I also think, as usual in the playoffs, usually who turns the ball over loses.
Well, we got two teams that don't really. I mean, your boy not playing, so we ain't got to worry about as many turnovers for Kansas City.
Kent and Tony, what you call it?
They said, nah, bro, we ain't even gonna give you a chance to fuck this up for us, nigga.
He ain't played the whole playoffs. Ain't no need to put him in now.
Right.
But
just to make it interesting, I'm going with the 49ers, man.
And I'm going with the Chiefs, my nigga. I think that the 49ers, they run defense is trash. Yeah, I ain't gonna say trash.
Both teams run defense is trash, if you ask me.
Nah, I don't think that their run defense is trash. I think where they weakness was that they was and that's anybody's weakness, playing running quarterbacks. They had to play Josh Allen and MVP Lamar Jackson. So that's who really had the majority of the runs, but you ain't really got to worry about that with Brock Purdy. He did have a game where he ran pretty well, but that's not his forte. Right. I feel like their defense is more solid and more complete than the 49ers. 49ers got big names, but they start off slow. You can't come from behind. You're not finna come from behind playing Pat Mahomes. You got to stay on top of things. So I think that they got more weaknesses than Kansas City defensive-wise. And I feel like the defense is going to win the championship, in my personal opinion. I expect Pat Mahomes to take it easy. I don't think he's going to have crazy numbers. I wouldn't be surprised if Pachenko get the goddamn,
MVP?
The MVP.
I don't think no running back going to get the MVP, even if they have a great game.
I mean, we've seen other people over the years, like Tom Brady don't have every MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tom Brady don't have every MVP. Like, I don't think Peyton Manning had MVP for his second championship. So it happens. So I'm saying, like, I think that Pachenko is an X factor. I think that the throwing, I think Kansas City is just worried about executing. And when they get up, run that ball, run the clock out. That's what I think it is. I think the 49ers, they want to have something explosive. They want to have an explosive game. They want to score a lot of points. Defense, that way they won't have to rely just on the defense. That's how I look at it.
It's going to be a good game, though.
It's going to be a good game.
I'm going
Give me
Niners,
your score.
Man.
Give me a score.
Niners win 27 to 27-21.
Either they win by a touchdown. Okay. I think I got the Chiefs.
And it's going to be on the pick six.
27-24. So you think Pat Mahomes going to throw a pick six?
It's not going to be Pat's fault either. One of his receivers is going to
tip the ball up or some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's going to be some wild shit. Seal the deal.
Okay. All right.
But I'm not mad at the Chiefs win. And if the Chiefs win, as long as everything in the game goes smooth, it's not no weird shit, it's not politics. Okay. They deserve it. The defense is going to have to carry them like they did all year. Because the offense did not carry the Chiefs this year.
Okay, so the last two picks you done did as far as Nicki Minaj and 21 Savage, with their album sales prediction, they've been terrible. You have a chance to redeem yourself today.
With the 49ers.
Not even with that. I'm not even talking about football. Kanye West dropped Vultures in the middle of the night. So Kanye's album with Ty Dolla $ign is out right now. I listened to it. It's a pretty decent album. I feel like it didn't really have the most promo like that.
Because they had like 20 release dates. So they said the 9th, and then come out on the 9th, and nigga decided to drop it on the 10th.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I didn't even notice until I came in here. Yeah. I ain't even go look for it.
What do you think the sales is going to be? Give us the numbers. Give us the numbers. What's cooking in your head? You want me to help you out? I know it's going to be over 100.
Kanye, nigga, 195.
195, okay.
But you still got Usher out there. Regardless of how I feel about it.
I don't think Usher's going to sell a whole bunch of records.
It's the biggest name.
I think he'll sell more than usual because he's at the Super Bowl. His night is going to be Sunday and Monday. His sales are going to happen on Sunday and Monday. I think that Kanye, I'm gonna give him 165, 175. I think his days of like 3, 4, 500.
Hold on,
Then it's done.
It's not, and it's not even what. It's no single for it. It's
no, and it just dropped. A lot of people don't even know that the shit out. You see how you didn't even know it was out. I think I ain't seen nobody talking about that shit online. I ain't see it trending. It's probably gonna trend later, but I think that it's. I'm gonna give him 160 to 175. 160, 175. I won't be surprised if he did 190 though. So
I say 190, 195, man. I've been wrong. Let me go the opposite way with it, man.
For sure. It's top of that. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? Say what? What's that scenario?
Hey.
I guess I'll do a facts or cap. Facts or cap. Actually, this is the first one. Matter of fact, no, I will make it a what's the scenario. So, Johnny has been dating Tasia. Shout out to Tasia. Johnny's been dating Tasia for 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
They've been kicking it. They go out to eat. They go, they've been going on, like, they've been dating, rock climbing, shit like that. They working out together. Like, they really feeling each other, right? So, Johnny has noticed that, like, every time within the 4 to 5 months, when he be like, can I come to your crib? Like, let me link up with you. That she always got an excuse, or it's like he can't really come over, things of that nature. And he actually don't even know exactly where she lives. Like, she says, I live in Atlanta. But, like, he doesn't know where in Atlanta she lives, right?
Yeah.
And he's been asking for 4 to 5 months, like, let's link up at your house. Like, she done been to his house, shit like that. Made me spend the night a couple of times. So now he's getting a little curious. So he asked his homeboy, and his homeboy like, nigga, that's definitely a red fucking flag. Do you agree that that's a red flag, or do you think that she's just a private person? And why would it be a red flag if you think it's one?
I think it's more so like women gotta protect themselves when it comes to letting niggas know where they live and all that shit. Like, it's a little different. But it is definitely a red flag in the back of my head. Like, is this bitch homeless? She living in her car? Does she stay with her mama?
But
Does she got
even
13
like
kids?
if you saying like they've been dating. Remember I said they've been dating. She stay at his crib. They do all this stuff together. Like, 4 to 5 months is a long time of dating.
I mean, like I said, I get. That's why I said the first part. It could just be privacy, but at the end of the day, y'all been dating that long. It's something wrong with it. Like, is she just waiting on this nigga to say, "Come on, you can come move in with me," so she can leave out of her living conditions? Maybe her house is just that bad.
Or she could be saying like maybe like once you make it official, you can have them privileges type shit. You think it could be that?
Nah, because the nigga you still gonna let nigga come to the crib by that, even if you're goddamn.
Yeah.
Even if nigga, I done know some folks that tried that shit and then come to find out, I'm like, yo, your house ain't even that bad. Like,
man, we gotta be serious, man. I ain't never in life talked to no girl for that long, and I was never invited to her house, man. She might got a nigga at home. She might got.
She probably live with her baby daddy.
It's definitely a red flag. Something going on. It might be another nigga in them guts. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I ain't saying that's all it is, but it do look a little weird. Imagine this 4 to 5 months, and I'm goddamn talking. I'm like, yo, like, you coming over here spending the night. We doing whatever we doing, and you don't ever let me over there. Come on now, stop playing with me. You playing in my face. That's how I look at it. Like, that shit sound a little funny. So, I don't know if y'all in the chat, make sure that y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We here. It's a Facts Cap podcast, so make sure y'all hit that. Appreciate everybody supporting. I think we about to. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I think we about to get into the next. What's the scenario I got? Cutting Sticky. Cutting Sticky is married to Vivica. He on like his 13th wife. He's married to Vivica. And one day he's just sitting in the man cave watching football, minding his own business. And Vivica come walking in eye swollen shut, black eye, one eye swollen shut, cut all on the nose, like fucked up, bleeding and shit. He like, what the fuck happened to you? And she goes, listen, I have something to tell you. Please don't be mad at me. What's going on, baby? Listen, I've had a side nigga for the last couple months. And we got into it. Let's make it even. I told him we have to stop. I'm only fucking with my husband again. And that nigga beat her ass. That nigga the side nigga beat the fuck out of her, right? So she basically told the fact like she cheated and her side nigga did it, and she asking Sticky to go ride down, run down on that nigga. If your cousin Sticky,
how long we been together?
How do you handle it? Y'all married. It don't matter. Y'all married.
We got kids?
Sure. Even if you don't, y'all are married. So tell me what you think.
I'm gonna ride down on nigga, but at the end of the day, that's my wife. Nigga, you put your hands on my wife. Nigga, you ain't even give me the opportunity to find out to beat her ass my damn self. Like, you just thought that was okay.
Yeah.
You knew about me. You got a tender dick, nigga. Like, she was giving you the pussy. Now you getting in your feelings because she trying to end that shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass. But while I'm going to do that, get about 30 minutes. Get everything you can grab. Everything you can grab and get the fuck out of here before I accidentally.
Before you lose your mind.
Before you goddamn fall down the steps and we don't know what happened. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm on the same thing. I think this is what I'm gonna do.
But at the end of the day, nigga, that's my wife, nigga. You can't put your hands on my wife. Like, I gotta ride that. We got kids.
We definitely going to find that nigga. Cause even if you like my baby mama and I hate you, and a nigga put his hands on you, I'm liable to have to go whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it depends. It depends. Nah, like if me and my baby mama cool, but if it's like me and my baby, I hate that my baby mama. Call the police, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the way I look at it, like. Yeah, we about to go ride out.
No, I ain't about to go ride out.
No, you come. No, this is how I'm gonna do it. You riding with me? Come on, let's ride out. I'm gonna go whoop on that nigga. I might knock that nigga out cold, and then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to the car. You might try to hop back. Nah.
So you want to get ass beat again?
I mean, he done. Yeah. Find your way home, and when you do get home, get your shit and go. I ain't finna sit here and play with you. That's how I look at it. But I'm leaving it like that. Like, you on your own, but I just had, it's principle. It's principalities in this shit, Smoke.
Nigga, that's still mine. And the fact that you knew that was my wife, and you still decided to fuck with her, and then you get mad. Nigga, I'm not beating your ass because you beat her ass. I'm beating your ass because you goddamn fucking my wife, and you knew that was my wife.
You thought it was sweet, nigga.
Nigga, ain't shit sweet. But nigga, you can have her now.
Yeah, that's what it is. Brandon, are you fighting back laughter?
I don't know, man. I was just in deep thought. Man.
What you got something?
Alright, Ashley and Tim have been in the talking stage for 6 months.
God damn.
6 months, because she basically told the nigga, I don't want a relationship.
Okay.
But they do relationship things. She still gives up the box. She cooks. They hang out. They go on dates. He hitting raw.
Okay.
But she doesn't want a relationship. But she doesn't just give her body up to everybody.
Okay.
Ashley starts to notice every time they go out, there's always separate tabs. He never pays for her tabs. But he's confessing his love to her. To everybody around, like, that's my girl. If I keep going, one day we're gonna make it official. It is what it is. But this nigga never pays for the tab. Is Ashley wrong for confronting this nigga for never paying the tab?
Oh. Woo! I'd have been there before. I'd have been there before back in the day. But I'm gonna say this though, in all seriousness though. I see both sides because I always see like there's this conversation that go on online that I've seen that's happened all the time, where a girl be like saying shit like you shouldn't be fucking with a nigga who you can't even depend on. Like, can this nigga like if you just give him the pussy, like say y'all not in a relationship, but you give him the pussy, like they saying like at least the nigga like y'all should be able to go, you know, get something to eat. And nigga might pay a tab, or y'all could go goddamn, you know, if your tire run flat, you can call that nigga and be like, hey, can you come fix my tire type shit? You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that for the most part. You know, I don't know how far motherfuckers take it, because motherfuckers is always a motherfucker that'll take it too far. So I would tell a young nigga, if this girl is giving you the snatch on the regular with no pushback, like about a relationship, none of that.
She don't want the relationship.
Yeah,
he
do. You probably should. Like, if and maybe you just gotta watch where you take her. But like, if you taking her to fucking Red Lobster, Applebee's,
nigga, the bill. Let's just say the bill usually on average never over $50.
Come on, bro, pay the bill, bro. Pay the bill. Like I'm at a level now, but I get it. Especially like it depends on how young they are. Cause when I was younger, I was not paying no bill.
Established, like nigga, you
okay,
got
we grown, yeah, bro. Pay that bill, bro. Stop playing, man. You can't be that cheap. Like, pay the bill. Hey, look, let's go get something to eat real quick. Come on, let's go to TGI Friday.
While I agree with you, the nigga's not obligated.
He's not obligated.
He wants to be your man. You keep saying, I want to keep doing.
Okay, so I get that.
Okay,
I get that as a tactic to make a decision, but really it sounds like to me if I'm the OG giving that nigga advice, I'm be like, nigga, stop playing games, because that's like kind of like what the hoes do. Like that's what I'm sorry, ladies, that's what the women do.
You said it right. The women don't do that. The
hoes put it like this: women are never going to outright come and tell you something or ask you something. They're gonna try to hint it to you. They're gonna do certain things, right? My whole thing was, nigga, if you really a real nigga, just tell her, hey, listen, man, you know, I really want to be with you. I'm going to stop professing a love to everybody else.
You looking like a simp out here.
Yeah, already. Like.
And then if you going to do that, nigga, what are you doing besides giving dick and trying to treat her good?
Yeah.
Nigga, pay for a goddamn little meal, bro.
I'm going to go out to shot him. I'm going to go out, if I'm him, I'm going to go up to him and be like, look, let's talk. Like, because I want more. Because
the next nigga that ain't doing shit is going to be the nigga that's gonna end up stealing your bitch.
She said separate tabs. She just want to be a lunch buddy. Not leaving her like Tariq St. Patrick left Effie at the door. That's exactly how I think I'm gonna play her. I think I know.
Nigga, come on, bro. I done bought more shots at the bar for bitches I don't even know their name.
Come on, man. Like, I'm actually come on now. Like, you could at least pay for that. Come on, nephew. That's what you said. Come on, nephew. Come on, Neff. You could do better than that.
All right, bro. One more. You and your partner have been talking to the same girl, but y'all never introduced this girl to each other. Y'all may have talked about the girl y'all was talking to, but y'all never said an actual name, or she had a very common name. And y'all both forget, you know, one day y'all out, and she just happens to be there. Let's just say we went to the goddamn Grayson game. You see her walk in, her little cousin playing. Mm-hmm. He said, oh, that's the girl, you know, that's about to be my girl. That's the girl I'm talking to. The nigga tell you the same thing. You come to me like, damn, nigga, that's the bitch I've been telling you about.
So both of y'all talking to Shawty.
But y'all both are like, at that point, like, nigga, we about to be together. Like, this the one I want.
Yeah.
As homeboys, what do y'all do? Do one fall back? Or do y'all both better?
So basically, both of y'all fucked up about Shawty.
Yeah, like
both of y'all fucked up about Shawty.
You ain't. Neither one of y'all are mad because y'all are both like talking to her, but y'all want to go to the next level with her. So, but how do y'all decide as niggas?
This is how I'm gonna look at it. It's only two ways I'm gonna look at it. Me, I know what type of nigga I am. So me, I would be like, bruh, if you really feeling her, you have her. You know what I'm saying?
But nigga, you low key look like, nigga, in your heart, you love this girl already. You may not have said
but
it.
I'm not fucking with the whole like you got two niggas like it is what it is.
But you can't get mad at her.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, brother. I'm gonna give you an option. I don't know how you feel about it, bro.
I wouldn't be mad if you still continue to, engage with her. Me, I think I'm gonna just be done with it. So we could either do something like, brother, we both agree, fuck her, or you could fuck with her. Like I'm just letting you know. I don't know how your feelings may be stronger than mine, but I just think that would turn me off. I'd have been in not that far. I never wanted to be in a relationship with a girl, and she was talking to two niggas or whatever. But I'd have been in a situation where it's like I'm fucking with a girl and she fucking with the next nigga, and we find out. And
y'all friends?
We weren't really friends, but we was like friends on Twitter, social media type shit.
Gotcha.
And I just kind of like was like, shit. I'm an entertainer as long as I want to entertain her, but I'm never gonna take her serious after that. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of ended quickly after that. So I don't know. What? How do you feel about it?
May the best man win.
That too. I mean, that's just put it like this. We just all have to have some type of agreement.
If I feel like I done put in this much work, my feelings are invested in this girl, nigga. I think, and I'm looking at it like, nigga. I think at the end of the day, nigga, I think I got more side in you, nigga. I'm more player than you, nigga. I'm about to show you. I'm about to get this bitch. Like at this point, it becomes a competition.
I mean, I can understand.
But I know after that competition, I get her. I probably would never look at it the same.
Yeah, because
you fucking my
playing games. She playing games.
But in this scenario, it's just like she don't know y'all cool.
Oh well.
It's not like she did it like on some other.
Well, baby, I'm sorry. That's just the way that it fell together. That's how it just happened. You know what I mean?
Nigga, we gonna figure this out. We're just gonna.
We can play that game. We can play that game. Like let's see who get her, and then once you get her, leave her alone. Get it over with.
She was like, baby, I'm ready to make it official. I'm like, damn. By the way, I ain't never tell you this, but Justin, you know that's my brother, right?
Yeah, so I get it. That's the game.
This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I can't even look at you saying,
if that's the game we want to play, we can definitely do that. I ain't mad. I ain't never mad at that. You know what I'm saying? So shit. On that note, I guess it's time to go. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, make sure y'all like,
hit that like button.
subscribe button.
Subscribe.
Appreciate saying in the comments, Chi, I love you, girl. It's about time for you to come back, sit on this couch.
Yo, episode 159.